Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know I said I wasn't going to speak on the New World Order, but what's it called? I have too much urgency inside of me, so I'm gonna preach it as it is, okay? Because you know what? The world government is mentioned in God's word. It's because I preached on the world government for months and months and months and months and months. And because I'm a little afraid, because I don't know if these people are after me or what, but regardless of what happens to me, if you guys never hear from me again, you know what happened. But anyways, this is what I wanted to say, because I was just thinking about this. Just to make you think. It makes perfect sense to me. Henry Kissinger he's the key man that is using Obama to bring in the New World Order. Now what does that tell you? Come on! This just tells me we are very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Like many people say, oh, I can't wait till Obama's next term is over. I'm sick of the guy. Guess what? There's not going to be a next term. Just listen to the statement. Okay, let me get into this. The Bilderbergs plant. The Bilderbergs are originally from Holland. Where is it? Switzerland, Europe. Their goal was to create. Well, they want a one world government. Put it that way. They want a one world government, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. Not because I have to be careful how I'm saying. The reason why I'm excited about it is because it's all prophecy in the Bible. Because I had people saying you're crazy, blah blah blah. Even my brother at one point, I didn't know nothing about the Bilderbergs. I didn't know nothing. I just stood on what the Bible said. I'm like, yes, there's going to be a world government. And my brother's like, yeah, right, Chris, that's never going to happen. You know, many nations, they're not going to allow that, blah 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 blah. So I sent my brother a CD entitled The Coming New World Order. So he listened to it, he did his research, and then he started listening to Alex Jones, and he saw all the documents and all the statements, and now he knows that it's for real. This has nothing to do with me at all. That's why I tell people I don't want any credit. That's why I always tell people do your own research if you want to know. Okay? Because this is for real. It's just amazing. So yeah. The Bilderbergs, they created World War II. Well, first they created World War I. For what reason? Because they wanted a United Nations, and they wanted the United States of Europe. Because the Rothschild says, first we will create the United States of Europe, and then we will have the United States of the world. It'll progress to the United States of the world. So they created World War I. Their plan failed. So they created a bigger war, which was World War II. And they were successful. What came out of the ashes of the Holocaust was the League of Nations, which progressed after to the United Nations. Just think of that for yourself. The United Nations. Unite the nations. It speaks for itself, the name. But they did not just create the United Nations. They created the European Union. So, and plus, I forget if it was Bernanke. I forget, some guy said that Obama, he's a double agent. I think he was from the CIA. Obama's from the CIA or FBI. I forget which one he said. But back in 1992, he said that Obama is going to be the future president of the United States of America. And by the way, Obama is on the he's on the Illuminati card game. Steve Jackson. They show a black president. Like, come on, nobody ever in history. Nobody ever in history, ladies and gentlemen. That's why everybody was freaking out. It's the first black president, and everybody was buying it. But many people were not buying it because they know them, because they have a main agenda plan. A global, political, economic agenda plan is to bring this whole world into a one world government and a religious system. A one world government. This is what these guys want. Okay, they want a one world government. They want a one world economic system, a one world religion, a one world currency, a one world flag, a one world constitution, you name it. You name it. One world everything. A cashless society. A cashless currency. Like Gordon Brown, right on the newspaper. New World Order to save the earth. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a New World Order is emerging. Global markets, blah, blah, blah. Global partnership, it goes on and on. It's here. It's just amazing, because things that I've heard about, like, years ago, because I was like, a long time ago, I was talking to my aunt, not today, like, she's telling me, like, she was hearing about this back in the 19, I forget what year it was. It was, like, hard to believe. It was literally hard to believe this, but look at today. Look at today, ladies and gentlemen. It's right in our face. The United States of America has been announcing the birth of the New World Order on the back of the dollar bill. The all-seeing eye, with all the surveillance footage, ladies and gentlemen. We're all being tracked and monitored and studied. They're studying all of us. But anyways, I want to get into this because this is very serious. Henry Kissinger said that he has elected Obama at this time in history to create the New World Order. To create the New World Order. Obama could be the Antichrist. Okay? He very well could be. I don't know. I don't know for certain if he is. Just from Kissinger's mindset, he's saying that Obama is the hope of mankind. And he said Obama is going to be the man to lead. He's going to be the head to lead the New World Order. And people in Europe saying if Obama was going to rule for the EU, 80% of the people would elect the guy. They would have elected him. So, he said Obama is the one to bring in the New World Order. He is the one. So think about that. He is the one to bring in the New World Order. Now, if that's the case, there's not going to be any more presidents after Obama. Just think logically. What Henry Kissinger said, we have elected Obama at this time in history to create the New World Order. He's the man to bring it in, which means that's why he was reelected, because he was not done yet. They have chosen the perfect man, because Obama, he's a socialist, he's a communist, you name it. Everything is secret about him. Like, he won't show his birth certificate. He has a fake social security number. Like, that's why one of my friends on Facebook thinks, Chris, in my opinion, he's the Antichrist. Because think about it. He won't show any proof of where his birth is, where he was born, and yet he's in the White House. This is crazy. No, but I want to get to this. I want to stop this, and I want to lay it out because there's only a couple minutes left. Think about it logically. If Obama, well, he is in Henry Kissinger's mind, Obama is the key man to usher in the New World Order. Now, if that's the case, there's not going to be any more presidents after Obama. Why? Because what are the presidents for? They're not working for the American people. They are working for the United Nations. And the United Nations in their own, I forget how many pages, said, our global neighborhood is part of global government. So Obama's the one to bring it in. That's it. That's it. There's not going to be any more presidents elected. Just think about it. What Henry Kissinger said, Obama has been elected at this unique time in history to create the New World Order. And he's saying that Obama will be the head of the New World Order. He'll be the one ruling it. Now, if that's the case, there are no more presidents after President Obama. There are no more. There are no more, ladies and gentlemen. Because he's bringing the whole world into a world government. That's why he was reelected, because he's not done yet. Like when Obama says, change has come to America. He's definitely brought change. But he's brought it for bad. He's turning America into socialism. And wait till he's done. It's going to be communism. But not just America. This is a global international order, which means the New World Order. New World Order. Just a fact. New World Order. It's a new order for the world to follow. We're all going to come together in common cause. We're all going to come together as one in this bright new world. So that means after Obama, there's no more. They're going to set up a single leader, a global dictator. Maybe it's Obama. Maybe it is. I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Just, if you guys want to see the documents, I recommend you go watch this video. Jack Finimpi shows it right on the screen. It was already, he already said it anyway. He already said it. Just type it in, Henry Kissinger talking about Obama. He's using Obama to bring in the New World Order, which means there's not going to be any other ones because they chose Obama. Obama's his key man to usher in the New World Order, which means after that, there's no more. That's why, what's it called? The thorn in the flesh right now for the global elitists is the United States of America. That's why they want to bring a total destruction of the United States economy so they can bring in their new system. And that's what they're doing. That's why Obama cannot be arrested. He cannot be touched because he's being protected by Henry Kissinger and the elite. Think about it. If Obama's the man to bring in the New World Order, you can't arrest him. You can't kill him. Because if you kill him, if you arrest him, he can't bring in the New World Order. Right? Right. So just the fact that he's been reelected and he's doing all the stuff that he's doing, he's fulfilling Kissinger's goal. Because Kissinger is a strong, firm believer in a New World Order. You understand? He wants it. This guy, he doesn't even deny it. He was broadcasted on live television, where it's really not a crisis, but it's a unique opportunity where really a New World Order can be created. A new strategy for America and different parts of the world, and he was going on and on. A new international order. So ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to this from happening. And the Bilderbergs are having a meeting, I think June 9th this year. Because they have a meeting every year, June 9th at the UK. So who knows what they're going to be planning then. Because they still have to bring in what's it called? The North American Union, which is Canada, US, and Mexico emerge into one super country where they share the same currency. But it's not going to be that. Because they said it was set up to fail. The NAFTA thing was set up to fail, which is Canada, US, and Mexico. But they're still going to come as one, and then they're all going to shift to Europe. They're uniting all the countries, because that's part of their unite, one world. We're all one. We all stand as one in this bright new world. Like, you can go listen to Obama's speech if you want. Type in Obama's speech in Germany. He says it all out. He lays it all out. Citizens of the globe, I stand as one in this bright new world. We must tie global citizenship together. No matter how weak a country is or how strong a country is, we must cooperate with one another. It's the one way. It's the only way. We don't have a choice. Leadership in Washington will not remove this burden off of us. For our nation and for all nations. You see that? Even Gordon Brown, global, like, it goes on. Global partnership. Global partnerships and all this. And President Bush, a new partnership of nations has begun. And it goes on. It goes on. This is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just excited. Because, to tell you the truth, I never thought in my wildest imagination that I would live to see this stuff happen. And yet, it's happening. It's happening right before my eyes. So, according to Kissinger, Obama is the man to bring in the New World Order, which means there's no reason to have any more presidents. Because that's their main agenda goal, is for a one-world government. Which means, after Obama, there's no more. If that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to the rapture of the church. Well, we already are. It can happen any second from now. Because just the fact that the events that have to happen after the rapture of the church, which the Antichrist has to rule the world, how is he going to rule the world? Through a one-world government. So the things that are going to be going on after the rapture have to start happening now, or else they can't happen after the rapture. So this is it. We're seeing it happening right before our very eyes. So I just wanted to warn you guys, and this is it. This is what I got to say. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. I'm in God's hands. If anything happens, I'll be with the Lord. So this is all I got to say. I'm just amazed. May you share these videos, and this is all I got to say. We're definitely living in a global age. Day by day, we become more globalized. This is all I gotta say, and God bless you all.